I give the call to the member for Pearce.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Industry and Science. What were the findings of the 2022 State of the Climate report released today by the CSIRO and the Bureau of Meteorology? What role can our science and industry sectors play to reduce the impact of climate change?
Give the call to the Minister for Industry and Science.
Thank you, Speaker. And I want to thank the member for Pearce for that question, who I know is concerned about the issue and very keen to see us act. I just, if I may, wanted to reflect. I was grateful you mentioned former member Hale up there, who's spent more time in the House. This is maybe a record for you, my friend, given we had a similarly complicated relationship with 94A. Going to the heart of the matter, Minister Plibersek and I did release the 7th biennial report, State of the Climate 2022, and it is disturbing reading to see what we are seeing, and particularly the work that has been done by the CSIRO and the Bureau of Meteorology in being able to track what's happening in our climate and how, importantly, it affects our nation. It also, as it rightly says, provides a source of information to improve decision-making by governments, by businesses and by communities. And notably, what this report pointed out is that Australia's climate is warming at an increasing rate, at 1.47 degrees since records began over a century ago. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide at the highest concentrations seen on Earth in at least 2 million years, and sea surface temperatures rising over 1 degree since 1900. Now, in a nutshell, what that means is there's an increased risk of more fires, more flood, more extreme heat more often. It also is showing that our oceans are getting warmer, more acidic, and snowfall, based on the trend line since the 50s, is going in the wrong way. So this has, I'm informing the House as a Science Minister, but also in terms of raising the issues on the impacts on industry, from fisheries through to tourism. So it's a big concern. Now, the concern is one thing. We have an ability to act, all of us, in being able to respond and also to prepare, in particular, industry. And there's a role to play. If you're a household that wants to use energy more efficiently, there's a job for you. If there's industry that wants to use energy less, there's certainly a role for you. If you're in science and research and want to think of new ways to do things more efficiently, there is a job for you. And in particular, we are about to release the legislation around our National Reconstruction Fund, and contained within it is $3 billion worth of capital that will be available for people who want to manufacture the type of technology and equipment, low emissions technology that can make, and renewables that can make a difference, and to make sure that the technology we think of here gets made here. And in times past we had foregone that opportunity. We can act as one on this. It just takes a government to take the science seriously, to organise, to work with business and the community to make all of that happen. Yeah.